Yes, guys, welcome to another show this afternoon, guys. Welcome to another show. Thank you for joining me, guys. Listen, guys, let's get into this fight because we're going to get some MMA. And check this out. It was a very disappointing fight, with Ciryl Gane and Alexander Volkov. Guys, please. I don't know, man. Ciryl Gane didn't really prove anything to me, guys. And he's supposed to go up against Tom Aspinall. And listen, right now, John Jones is sit back watching and see what these guys are going to do. Right now, I don't see Ciryl Gane. It's a matchup for Tom Aspinall, you know what I mean? And I don't know, guys. I don't know. But right now, the heavyweight is suffering in the UFC. And I went on the record a couple months ago, and I said that ever since Francis left the UFC is going to have some big problems in heavyweight because right now, you know what I mean? If Tom Aspinall doesn't fight John Jones, well, he go fight Ciryl Gane. Most likely he beats Ciryl Gane. And what's next? Tell me, guys, what's next? Because it seems like it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a big problem, and UFC have a problem, guys. And John Jones want to fight Alex Pereira, but I don't know, guys. We will see because right now Dana White will have to make a fight in heavyweight. Who's next? Ciryl Gane. You know what I mean? And people, he did not win that fight. He did not win that fight, guys. He did not win that fight. It's ridiculous. He did not win that fight, guys. And for the judges, you know what I mean? I don't know which fight they was watching, guys, but man, Ciryl Gane. And check this out, guys. He walked out the octagon. Ciryl Gane walked out the octagon thinking that he lost the fight, walked out, and Joe Rogan was like, what's going on? I asked him, he went back in the octagon, interviewed Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan, what happened? What's going on? Why he walk out the octagon? Oh, he broke his toe. Listen, many guys went in the octagon, broke their toe. John Jones fight with a broken toe and still fought and didn't complain about it, talking about this and that and getting out of the ring. No. You know what I mean? Listen, Ciryl Gane is good, but you know what? What it is, he's not a dirty fighter. He's just a technical 1-2 combination takedown, and he takes down people. Come on now, those takedowns are ridiculous. You know what I mean? I understand, but he didn't do anything. You know what I mean? And that's what he learned from what he went against John Jones, and John Jones choked him out in the first round, and that's what he learned over the period of couple months since he haven't stepped in the octagon. People, this is ridiculous. And you know what I mean? Right now, like I said, the UFC have a big problem right now. They have a big problem, and the problem is who's next. You know what I mean? Okay, you have Tom Aspinall will fight, Ciryl Gane. You know what I mean? Am I impressed with Ciryl Gane? He's not even impressed with himself, guys. I don't know what it is, but I came to understand with Ciryl Gane, people, it's either two things. It's either Ciryl Gane or his team. There have to be a change, guys, because it seemed to me this man, even though he have the skills, but they are not together. They are not overall, could say, a complete mixed martial artist. We know he displayed some wrestling in against Volkov, but you know what I mean. I don't know, guys. You know what I mean, did I say his name right? Is it Volkov? I think it's Volkov. Alexander Volkov. Guys, you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. Wow, who's next for Alexander Volkov? I don't know, man. Who's next for Ciryl Gane? Tom Aspinall? You know what I mean? The heavyweight right now is suffering. It's like, man, it's going back like how we used to be. I think it was the flyweight a couple of years ago when there used to be some issues and problems. The heavyweight right now, you know what I mean? If John Jones doesn't fight Tom Aspinall and give up the belt, then Tom Aspinall go against Ciryl Gane for the belt. That's ridiculous. That's no challenge. That's a walk in the park for especially the way Ciryl Gane is fighting. And you know what I mean? He just don't have it, man. He just don't have that delivery that bring it over the top and make it like wow. You know what I mean? It's guys. Am I wrong? You know what I mean? But Ciryl Gane, guys, they improved nothing to me. UFC 310. And unfortunately, also Anthony Smith, came up short, guys. Anthony Smith winning that fight with a heavy heart. A lot of things on his mind. A lot of it's what I mean. But he's 36 years old, guys. Where he go from here? It's hard, guys. And these fighters that's coming up right now in the light heavyweight, man, there are some monsters. There are some monsters. And, if you don't, at this age, at 36 years old, and if you can't, I'm not saying he can't compete, but, man, listen, we will see, guys. I don't know what else next for Anthony Lionheart Smith. I don't know, guys. That was a tough one. I'm sure he gonna go back home and spend some time with his family and his kids, his wife, and think about and his team and think about what he's gonna do. You know what I mean? He still could fight, still compete at a high level, but it's just sometimes, guys, it's hard, man. MMA is not easy, guys. MMA is not easy. When you think you have it figured out, you go in the ring, you execute your game plan, but your opponent come in there a little more crisp, a little more, just have that night. He's the man for that night, But it's hard, guys, But shout out to Anthony Lionheart Smith. I know it's a tough one, but listen, man, it's rough, man. I understand, but listen, man, you live to fight another day. Whatever decision you decide to do at this point in your career, man, you gave a lot, man. You gave a lot, especially putting yourself, walking the octagon every night, or every event that it's not easy, guys. But shout out to the UFC. And also, Ciryl Gane, people, we don't know. This man haven't proved anything to me that he could step up and be a heavyweight champion of the world. Right now, if you go against tall and small guys, I don't know, but I believe that's would be a walk in the park. Thanks for joining me, guys. Make sure you share, subscribe, like. Until next time, guys, all right?